What is up, everybody? Renfail here. Hopefully you are doing well. It is time for me to do my initial review of Elder Scrolls Online as a new player, because this is my first time ever actually playing the game and sinking a lot of time in. We're doing our complete playthrough series starting in November of 2025. We're well beyond the 25-hour mark now, which means it's time for me to do my initial review, but we're going to be playing the game over the next few months pretty intensively on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Make sure you tune in. I start the live streams at about 4:30 a.m. Central on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok if you want to follow along with the live stream playthrough. And then it's also getting broken down into a playlist over on YouTube with guides and discussion videos like this one, reviews. I'll be doing more reviews of this as we get deeper into the game. I'll do one at around 50 hours, and then I'll do a final one at some point down the road. Excuse me. But let's pick up where I left off this morning, which was getting a couple of companions, which I had access to as a result of my ESO Plus subscription. This guy is Zareth Var, the Khajiit out of time, as it were. Wow, where do I start? It's a big-ass game, kids. If you are a new player coming into Elder Scrolls Online for the first time in 2025, you have a lot of content to sink your teeth into. There is 10 plus years of stuff to do, and if you are like me and you are a single player solo adventurer, just treat this like you would any other Elder Scrolls entry. It plays exactly the same as every other Elder Scrolls game. I think the only difference would be the jump button is different than it is for Elder Scrolls games. Like normally Elder Scrolls games, the jump button is this one up top, whether you're talking Xbox or PlayStation controller, it would be the Y button here or the triangle button here. It's actually the X button here. I think that's the only noticeable difference I would think between this and other Elder Scrolls games is the jump button is flipped, which feels weird because I go play Oblivion or Starfield or Fallout 76, and then I come here and the jump buttons are reversed. It's really weird. But yeah, so first and foremost is just the simple fact that this is an Elder Scrolls game. So if you like Elder Scrolls games, you're gonna like this game. If you've never played this game, but you've played other Bethesda games like Starfield or Fallout, you're going to like this game because it's the same team, it's the same company, the same voice actors get shared between all the projects. It's got basically the same controller layout for everything. And honestly, it plays exactly the same. They use the exact same quest structure and everything for all their games. It's big. Like, oh my god. It can feel overwhelmingly big, like running around and getting all of these quests in your journal. It can feel overwhelming. And thanks to Transcend, we did what's the best order to do the stories of the game in the other day. That video came out a couple days ago, which basically takes a look at what's the right order to do things in. And we're going chronological for my character, and I am only focusing on main quests, zone quests, and things like the companion quests, but that's it. So if it's not a zone quest or a main quest, I don't do it. And there are thousands of quests, and you might choose to do those quests if you want to. But I am playing this game right now for November, December, January, and I have a pretty solid idea of where I want to go and what I want to see. And next year I'll be playing this game in between other projects as a filler game, which I didn't have a filler game in 2025, but I'm going to be using this as a filler game for 2026 and see where we go with it. There's a lot to do, including crafting. I've already sort of done a couple of discussion videos on why I went ahead and subscribed, mostly for the crafting bag and to get points, mostly for the crafting bag because I am doing a lot of crafting. You don't need it if you're not doing crafting. I've already done a separate video if you need a subscription to play this game. You don't. But if you want more information on the ESO Plus subscription, I would suggest you go watch that video to understand all the ins and outs of this. But really what I'm looking at doing right now is I'm currently working through, I picked up a all-in-one pack on the PS5 which included all of these ones that are grayed out that were part of the purchase. And then, oh, it looks like I might want to make a purchase today, actually, of some stuff because everything's on sale. So I own everything that's grayed out, and then this other stuff I was just going to buy with crowns. I might actually do that during or right after this video. Thieves Guild, goes to the 4 DLCs. I already have Imperial City. If I buy that, it's cheaper just to buy this, the all-in-one 4 DLC Mega Pack, which gives me... yes, please. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I'll confirm. So now I own all of those. I still have 3,100 coins left, and I'm going to go ahead and buy the Year 2 DLC Mega Bundle Pack right now while we're live, which is also on sale for 30% off. I mean, why not? I'm down to 700 coins, but that gives me all that content for the coins that I had already purchased. Anyway, the point I was going to get at when I was coming into this panel is just there's been 10 years of DLCs and expansion packs released. And so my $50 pack already included all of this stuff in it. And I was going to use the crowns later on to buy those DLC packs when I wasn't running the sub, but I might as well just buy them now because they're on sale. I own them forever now, and then at the end of January when I turn off my sub, I'll already own all that stuff, and then we can go through and keep doing all this other stuff. In any case, quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. There's a boatload of stuff to do, as you can see. And if you like, a good fantasy RPG with everything fully voiced, with lots of different voiceovers and lots of great voice acting, this is going to be a solid game. The only thing I would say is I'm not a huge fan of, and I've never been a huge fan of, like the combat in the Elder Scrolls games is never like my favorite thing. It's just I don't really care for the combat in these games. It doesn't take away from my enjoyment of these games though, because I'm here for the story, and one thing Elder Scrolls has always done is stories and soundtracks and zone building and world building and dungeons, and you can just look around at just the awesomeness of this region that we're in right now and all the things we've been seeing as we've been questing through the game so far. So if you're looking for bang for your buck and something that's super fun, I think you could do a lot worse than Elder Scrolls Online. If you're somebody who's coming into this and you've never played before. Now, if you've got baggage because you've played this game in the past, we see this from a lot of long-term veteran players. They'll make some ridiculous statement like, I've got 3,000 hours in the game and I just can't play it anymore because there's nothing to do. I'm bored. That doesn't mean that there's nothing to do in the game. What it means is that you've played 3,000 hours and you've seen pretty much all the stuff there is to see. And the fact that there is thousands of hours of content in this game is pretty impressive, regardless at what price point you decide to enter it in at, whether it's on discount where you get the base product like on Xbox or PlayStation or the PC for like $15 or something, or you buy an all-inclusive pack like I did where it has a big bundle together for $50. Like, there's thousands of hours of content to this game if you really want to sink your teeth into it, including a very robust crafting system, which honestly we can go in here and look at. If I go into my character skills, you've got, these are all the different skill lines you could take, but like alchemy, blacksmithing, clothing, enchanting, jewelry crafting, provisioning, woodworking, like there's all this stuff that you can level up. And then I just got access today to this system,
You have a questioning look about.
which is this companion system, which I had no idea about. So you have all these different companions you can get. They all have different classes. They all have different storylines. They all have different equipment that you can equip them with. They all have different skills and skill trees that you can customize. They have, collectibles. You can mount up, and they will mount up with you. Like, he's just like, there's so much in this game. Like I said, my initial review out of the gate is I am overwhelmed in a good way and having a great time. So again, if you want to follow along the playlist, you can here on YouTube, or if you want to watch the live streams, I am playing this on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays in the morning slots. I do 2 streams a day. We do about 4 or 5 hours in the morning and come back and do another few hours in the afternoon. This is the day job. I play a lot of games. Hopefully we'll see you in all the other stuff as well. But in the meantime, get your ESO fix right here. Until next time, everybody, stay safe. Happy gaming.